few are presented with an opportunity to seize greatness. In beautiful Southern California, the PGF Championships introduce that opportunity of a lifetime. It's North America's best of the best. It's a celebration of the sport, and a champion is crowned now.
Athletics Mercado EY. They are your national champions.
Last year was the Athletics Mercado defeating the AZ Storm on the banks of the Pacific. Oh, so beautiful. This gorgeous Bill Barber Park in Irvine, California. This year, two brand new teams are dueling. It's the Firecrackers, Medina. On one side of the diamond, the traditional SoCal Athletics winning the first ever PGF Championship at the 18U age group. It's the 12U Platinum title game. Great to have you back with us at this beautiful ballpark. Amanda Freed, so decorated. My name is Darren Sutton. Thanks for spending time with all of us. It's such a pride point to survive to get to this point in the weekend. But most importantly, you get a chance to play in the Premier Division next year, something both these programs are used to doing.
Absolutely, and I love this age division because they're so young yet so talented, and this game means a lot. Not only have they worked through this week, they have really grinded through it. Every athlete on these teams have contributed to get to this point, and now it's about winning this championship game and getting that premier berth.
We'll introduce you to the athletes, their families, their journeys throughout this game, and let's start with the starting lineups for these squads. As we get ready to roll, these Firecrackers will see the options first to get it going. Sienna Wilson, Magenta de Arte, Donica Buchanan, 1 through 3. It's Gutierrez, Medrano, Rodriguez, Zelea Porres, Samantha Valdez, Annabelle Graham, all the way down to the bottom of the order. JJ Romero is in the circle, and away we go. Both these teams, by the way, they both win the battle of the good-looking uniforms. All black. And these SoCal Athletics with the reverse pinstripes, if you will, with the black with the white pinstripes. Sienna CJ gets going to start things off. That's the third baseman. JJ Romero in the circle. Jaya. I'll introduce you to the defense working behind. Number 00 has that pitching arm exposed as she sails high, 3-0 the count. I'll ask you throughout this broadcast about things we look for in this age of development at the 12U age group, different than, we'll see the 10 tomorrow. We'll see the 10U Premier. You and I have already seen the 18 and 16. But as you teach this sport, you're a clinician in this sport, what are some of the things that an elite 12U player is starting to add to their game?
Yeah, so a lot of that game awareness. So you tend to see more coaching on the field during the game than you would at the 16 and 18 level. That's more of managing the game. At the 12U, these athletes still need to learn. So they might make some mistakes. You'll see them recover. You'll see them make adjustments mid-game, but a lot of it is still developing those skills, developing their softball IQ so that they can start to perform at that next level. I love this age group because these young athletes are such sponges at this age, and they're so coachable and workable.
Over the inside corner, 3-2 the count to Sienna.
It's a little pep talk on free balls and comes right back with 2 strikes. Nice screwball on the inside corner.
Pulls the hands in and rolls it foul. Defensively working, Shills, Boy, Okamoto in the outfield, Navarro, Zamano, Murillo, and Cotton on the infield. Romano is behind the plate. Bouncing ball out toward third, smothered by Navarro. Throw off the bag. Coming off the bag wisely is Cotton. She'll apply the tag to the oncoming runner, out number 1. Nice decision there at first, made it look simple.
Center fielder, number 44. 47, Magenta de Arte.
Magenta de Arte, lefty, her nickname, from Yorba Linda, California. Change up, shoots that one foul. And 0-1 the count. Rising 7th grader at St. Francis de Assisi. And would love to play someday for Coach Inoue Perez at UCLA. That's her dream school. Brenda and Jason, her parents, as that one's popped up Behind the bag at second, sticking with it is Zamano, who drifts under and puts that one away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher, number 12.
Romero's worked really nicely in the circle since that first batter. She's recovered really well from those first 3 balls, really settling in and is throwing some nice pitches.
Andrea and Jeremy's daughter, Danica, gets the call. Danny is from Redondo Beach. Pops that one up. Another opportunity out there at short, and one that was seized the second time by Zamano. 1 on the ground, 2 in the air through 1/2, just starting. Amanda and Darren and you, thanks for being with us. Firecrackers go down without a big threat. The SoCal Athletics now. And Tori Navarro at the top of the order with Peyton Shills right behind her. Aliyah Zamano. Aliyah, I should say, Zamano. Zoe Navoa. Macy Romero. And Jaya Romero. KK Morillo. Delilah Boy and Kennedy Okamoto as we look on down the lineup.
Number 25.
Danica Buchanan.
Navarro.
Goes to work for the Firecrackers as that one gets things rolling. 0-1 the count to Tori Navarro. Victoria's from Norwalk, California. Would love to go to OU someday. She's a rising 2029 at Doty Middle School. The daughter of Desiree and Salvador Navarro. That one skips in there.
Buchanan out there in the circle has 6 different pitches, and her coaches said she thrives under pressure. So exactly the type of pitcher that you want starting this championship game.
Took a funky hop out there at short, so she's got to hurry. That's a good-looking arm. Medrano with a nice play. Had to take a bit of a right turn physically, but still a rocket shot. Good play.
Yeah, the ball popped up. She did a nice job of fielding it cleanly and throwing a shot over to first.
Left fielder. Number 2, Peyton Shills.
Peyton Shills now for the SoCal A's. Left-handed bat, she takes strike 1. Peyton's from Chino Hills, California, another UCLA dreamer. As that one skips in there, her mom is Sarah, her dad is Brian. And her older sister, Taryn, 14 years old. Older sister's a unique athlete, gets after it. Little roller, gets past the circle. You better hurry. A couple of nice plays on the infield to start things. That's Marilyn Rodriguez making the play that time.
Yeah, it looked dangerous once it passed Buchanan in the circle and went all the way through to Rodriguez, but she did a good job of getting it out of her glove quickly. Didn't even move her feet. She knew she had to be fast.
Aliyah Zamano out of La Puente, California. The shortstop for this team. Slightly open stance. Zamano made a couple of nice plays. Softballs in the air as the sun sets. Not easy plays. Rising 7th grader at La Salette Middle School. Tries to shoot the hole on the right side, unable to do so. Look at that, Firecrackers infield, ready to roll. A couple of nice plays on the second base side. One on the shortstop side as well. We're off and rolling. It's not an easy sun field right now, especially on the right side as the sun sets over the Pacific to the west. But it is a beautiful night. You have to create your shade however you do it. That's exactly what we're looking at across on top of that first base dugout. Wonderful position, but a challenging time of day. Kayla Gutierrez wags that bat as she settles in. And she takes right down the middle for strike 1. Gutierrez is from Downey, California. Playing for this Tony Medina coached Firecrackers team. Cynthia Mejia, Christian Gutierrez, her parents. She's the old one in the house. Her younger siblings are 9 and 1.5. Down the line, fair ball, she's on the move. Kayla hurrying towards second. She's in there standing up. She'll take a look just in case. It's a leadoff double for Kayla Gutierrez.
Well, Gutierrez, her coaches describe her as silent but deadly. I don't know about silent. This was a monster shot just inside that foul line. Look at how hard this is. Right inside the chalk, rolls all the way to the fence, gets a double.
Romero working in the circle, makes her home in Santa Ana, California. Rising 7th grader at Ensign School. Romero's got to deal with the runner in scoring position now and keep an eye on Jasmine Medrano. Jasmine bunts that one foul. Jasmine makes her home in Downey. Up to be an Oklahoma Sooner someday, the daughter of Jessica and Paul. Mom played softball through high school. Dad football as well. Jasmine, a pretty all-around athlete. Basketball's a part of what she still does regularly, as well as volleyball. They're still managing a 3.75 GPA in the classroom. Screwball way outside. 2-strike pitch, not chasing. As that one sails high.
It's a nice at-bat. She's got a big opportunity here with her teammate in scoring position with nobody out to put the ball in play to move her over to third. Open up a few more opportunities to score that run.
Popped up, third base side. Plays made in foul territory in front of the dugout. Tori Navarro is there. That strands the runner at second base for now. Marilyn Rodriguez takes her turn.
Second baseman, number 18.
Emrod from Torrance, California. A lot of these players don't live too far from this beautiful ballpark. On both sides, down off the end of the bat. Diving play in center field. Delana Boy left her feet, went down to her knees, and holds on to the softball. That'll keep the runner put again. Nice play.
And some really nice contact. Good read in center field. Boy gets a good hop on it. And those are tough to make, is that line drive right at you in the outfield. She does a nice job of smothering it.
0-1 the count on Z. Zalea Porres out of Pomona, California. Love to be an Oregon Duck someday, as you can see on the graphic there. Roxana Joel, her parents. That pitch to Chaffey College, also Cal State San Bernardino. And her extra athletics, competitive gymnastics. Up until the last couple of years. An elbow injury that shifted her focus to softball and off and running, but she gives a lot of credit to how she handles herself as an athlete because of gymnastics. That one dies out towards second base. I tell you, infields, both of them have been dependable to start this game. Rewarding pitchers for hitting their spots, getting some uncomfortable contact. So grab a beverage while you can. Grab that Princess Cup, that sippy cup, and hurry, because these pitchers are throwing strikes and the hitters are engaged.
And we've seen some great defensive plays because of that. So I love when games move quickly. Hitters are ready to hit. They want to score runs. Pitchers are throwing strikes.
Zoe Navoa watches that one skip in there. the DP for the SoCal A's, who is around athletics quite a bit. As a matter of fact, our dad Hector's the high school football coach for Bell Gardens High School here locally. As that one is low and inside, screwball and a take. She's won an 8U championship for the city of Walnut. And already, though just 12 years old, she says, I'm inspired by all the sacrifices my parents make for our family. 3-0 the count. Mom is Luz Navoa. There are a couple of older siblings, Anthony and Alexis, who are both in their 20s, but then there's Ava and Luna. So 6 make it 5 overall, but 3 youngers. And that's a strike. Joey gives a lot of credit to her faith, openly talks about it as she pops that one foul. Said at school her favorite class is religion. Mrs. Diaz is her favorite teacher. And asked her, hey, share one thing that would surprise you. As we learned it about you, surprise us as we learned it. She said, how invested I am in my faith.
I love that.
3-2 the count. She loads up that back leg. Got her to swing at a pitch in the dirt, and that's a nice job from behind the plate. That's Sam Valdez making that happen. That's huge.
Now you gotta love when your catcher behind the plate will keep that ball in front so you can throw off-speed pitches, you can throw balls in the dirt when you've got 2 strikes, and know that they're gonna keep it in front and they're gonna finish the out for you. Great job of knocking it down, getting up and throwing the out.
From one catcher to another, who's hitting? Catch Macy, they call her, Macy Romano. South Orange County kid out of Ileso Viejo in California, not too far from here, probably 20 minutes with no traffic. You can maybe find a toll road or side streets, however you want to get to Ileso Viejo. Pretty pitch just off the plate. Mackenzie and TJ, Romano's parents. Mom played a lot of softball, ended up playing travel softball as she got older. Good 2-0 pitch, 2-1 to count. And her favorite players to watch, Kinsey Hansen says great catcher, positive attitude, and Jordy Ball, such a competitor. Oh, what a changeup. On a hitter's count, a pitcher's pitch.
I love that. Unpredictable, and look at the direction this ball breaks. It's got a little knuckle on that pitch. It slips down and in. That's tough.
And Macy, by the way, manages her social media for a positive way, but she's had some impact. At Catch Macy on TikTok, 50,000 followers.
Wow.
She's chasing Amanda Freed. That's a foul ball, third baseline.
You don't want to see me dance.
You big on TikTok? Got a big following?
I don't get it.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Macy gets it. That's all we care
I'm
about.
gonna leave it to Macy.
Macy gets it. What a great answer. Catch Macy. Catch her on TikTok. 2-2 the count. And her fellow catcher, we'll call her Catch Valdez, blocks it up again.
Another pitch down in the dirt. And if they're going to swing, you keep throwing it there, and your catcher's blocking it. So I think it's a smart pitch.
Inside corner with a screwball. That's strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts. She's faced the minimum so far.
So she went with that ball in the dirt, got herself full count, and then just comes in with a clutch screwball.
Romero.
Those change of speeds make it tough to sit back and then react to the quick.
Jaya Romero, who is working in the circle. Changed up on her strike 1.
I love the excitement in the circle also. Kind of a fist pump on that first pitch change up for a strike.
Pulls her hands in, rocket shot, foul. Jaya's Mom is Amanda, dad is Isaiah, little brother is Jackson, who's 7. She grew up in a family deeply involved in competitive sports. Dad and uncles played, taught her a lot of life lessons. Their hard work and dedication, of course. Dad coaching this team. You get a hitter that drifts that far up in the box, what are you trying to do to affect the pitch and the impact of the pitch? What are you trying to do?
Well, as a hitter, you're essentially trying to take the movement away. As a pitcher, I'm going to try to get it on you quicker so you have less reaction time.
And she eased herself back a step or two. There are some hitters, both diamond sports, that will never, ever move in their spot in the box.
I was that person.
There are others that can move.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I don't want to move up especially, and I don't like to move. I want to be in the middle, and I want to know. I'll adjust my timing to the pitch.
About a step closer. 1-2 the count. This is a 4.0 student. Wants to keep that 4.0 and keep it to be a part of her resume. She loves Rachel Garcia and Jordy Ball. The 1-2.
And she is just spoiling that changeup. She's getting caught leaning, but she's keeping the hands back. She goes out front, just spoiling it.
The battle back from an injury where she broke her pitching hand. 1-2 the count. Down off the end of the bat toward right field. Diving attempt, unable to make the play. Romero hurries around to second. In there, standing up. It's 2 bases for Jaya. First hit for the SoCal A's. Put it back.
Yeah, she was looking for something that she can get a barrel on, spoiled some changeups, and then sat back and went right side with this pitch on the outside corner. Great job of going with it. And a really nice attempt by Graham in right field. Almost gets that ball.
Ava Mangini will run. Ava Mangini running.
Ava Mangini.
Ava from Pomona, California. Beanie, her mates call her. Daughter of Paul and AJ running out there. Ava Mangini is running. Kayla Murillo is the hitter. KK from East Los Angeles. Pulled the string back, tough pitch. Kayla, the daughter of Steve and Meted Maria. She uses the eye black, by the way, for a little handlebar mustache.
It's intimidating.
It is, a little old school look. Exhibits her faith as she steps into the box. Change up and a dandy. Oh boy, hard to stay back and be patient on a pitch like that. Hitters will tell you, a pitch like that, that'll straighten out that mustache. When you think Jordy Ball is going to be the star of the show, and she was, certainly, but every step of the way, the players, their families, live music, amazing Polynesian dancers. There's JP with a smile, the Nebraska star, the Oklahoma transfer, the opening ceremonies, PGF. That's how you kick off a week.
For the Firecrackers, number 22, Sam.
All right, Sam Valdez, it's your turn as she takes a strike. Gets ready to go to work for the Firecrackers, Medina. Head coach Tony Medina. Sam in this game is catching. She can also play third if you need her. She'd love to play at Biola University here in Southern California. And that one skips in there. Parents are Peter and Tiffany. Mom Mom a volleyball player, dad a football player, and basketball as well, both in high school. She plays hoops and is good, and is very good in the classroom, a straight A student. Outside corner, that's strike 3.
Seen some nice changeups on both sides of the field. This one from Romero just freezes. She's got a little knuckle on that also. Some outside spin right on the corner.
Comes back with a screwball. Everything she throws has a bit of a change of pace to it, a lot of movement. Annabelle Legrand, Bells as she is known. Rising 6th grader at Magruder Middle School when she heads back into the classroom, as that one is rolled foul. She's been an all-star. Annabelle has it, 6 and an 8U age group. Softball selected 10U. Pro played college baseball at the D2 level, as that one's outside. Brother Anthony, older brother, Concordia. And by the way, Representative Graham has some experience. She was the vice president of the 5th grade class, one of the leaders in the student council. So please stand and call her ma'am when she walks in the room. That's great, those leadership opportunities.
Yeah.
Popped up, left side, put away in fair territory by Tori Navarro. This is how it rolled. You have pool play that works your way and does so into championship play. You got to dig out of the losers bracket. That loss to the Angels 6-5. That means they had to play a ton and come back and beat the Angels twice.
Yeah, and this is their 4th game today, so that's really what it takes, especially when you fall into that losers bracket. You really have to want to be in this and grind it out until the end. And so here, the 4th game of the day, I mean, these athletes are just putting it all out there.
Pretty good pitch, just a little bit up and out of the zone. Wilson grounded out to 3rd last time up. CJ Sienna would love to wear a Texas Longhorns uniform someday. Out to 3rd, sticks with it. Nice job, no panic at all. Tori Navarro, a 12U Platinum title game.
What makes a Thunderbolt? They pitch faster, hit farther, run quicker, go harder. They bring home championships and build relationships. They never quit and strive to push through any obstacle that may come their way, for themselves, for each other, for their future. Because it's not about the game, it's about the girls. Visit us online to learn more about how you can become a Thunderbolt.
Both these teams engaged, pitchers throwing strikes, Buchanan certainly doing so for the Firecrackers against the SoCal Athletics. Delilah Boy now. Boy, her first opportunity to hit. From San Dimas in California, Sunrise Christian School, a 6th grader. 1-1 the count. David and Denise, her parents. MVP of the Azusa Pacific and University of Laverne softball camp. 3rd at PGF in 2022. Throws her, 1-2 the count.
She's got a ton of speed. You can see how close the corners, Wilson and Gutierrez. They've backed up probably 3 or 4 steps. That last pitch, they were well up the line.
Leans on that one and is out front a little bit. Asked her, hey, share some notes on where you're at in your growth. And Delilah said, I feel like I'm improving every week and every month. Training 6 to 7 days a week, starting from 212 training to batting lessons from UCLA's very own Jelly Felix. Pitching lessons from Diane Ortiz. A lot of training. 2-2 the count.
These athletes put the work in, because that's not, you know, they're playing every weekend, practicing during the week, practicing pitching, fielding, agility, and they really put the work in.
Tried to stay back on the changeup. May have gotten a little luck on her side, and now the throw is errant. How far away? Not far enough away. Such uncomfortable and unique contact that it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, there's really nothing you can do to defend this pitch in on the hands. Just gets it off the fist, but perfectly placed over the head of Buchanan. And then Medrano not able to get a grip on that.
Kennedy Okamoto from Chino in California pushes up on the third base line, on top of it to make the play. Sienna Wilson, the third baseman, and he moved into scoring position. And dreaming of playing at Hawaii someday. Agents Academy, her school.
Third baseman.
A chance to travel to Hawaii for her sister. And her birthday. School starts for her next week. She's not as excited about that, as that one is high. 1-0 the count to Tori Navarro, who's played a nice third. Tori, part of that team last year that finished in third place at PGF. Navarro on a line. Perfect up the ladder play. Closing the gap. Jasmine Medrano. Nice play. A shortstop.
Well, that was a great hold by Boy at second, because from this angle, I just saw open left center field where that ball was headed. Medrano plays that so well with the reach.
Number 2, Peyton Shields.
0-1 the count on Peyton Shills. Grounded out back in the first inning. Tries to roll it through the infield, and that sure-handed defense is there again. Hey, Marilyn Rodriguez, that's 3 assists she has had on the infield, all of them key thus far. The next generation of SoCal athletics, but the current that we're watching on the field, their head coach is Isaiah Romero, and he joins us down in the dugout. Isaiah, thanks for hanging out with Amanda Freed and I. We appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime.
Did you sleep last night?
No.
Not a wink. I got to know, what do you think about when you're not sleeping? Let us get inside your head for a second.
Honestly, just, trying to game plan, always trying to get ahead and trying to figure out, how we can beat every opponent.
You got to be really proud about that pitcher out there in the circle. Tell me, how proud are you of her, and what is it that makes her so effective? She's been throwing a fantastic game.
Yeah, I mean, she just, has the heart of a lion. She just, puts all the work in, and now it's paying off.
Tell me a little bit about what that name across your chest means, representing the SoCal Aids. I can recall as an older man, first title I ever called in 2010, 2011 was won by a SoCal Athletic. What does it mean to represent the program?
Yeah, it means everything. I mean, we have, SoCal Athletics. We have SoCal Athletics, which is our Kim Romero, which is,
Yep.
we have our big mentor, James Kim. He helps us out with everything, so it's very good.
Listen, we appreciate your time. We look forward to you hopefully getting a good night's sleep tonight.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Isaiah Romero joining us. That one trickles free on the throw into the infield, and it'll put a runner in scoring position. So a base hit, simple, that happens. Magenta finds her way on, but then a break and a bit of a lapse, if you will. You'll see.
And knocks that ball down. And then a little bit of an overthrow. Those are just like the little things.
And the little things end up helping out quite a bit. They're going to stop the runner. Fine play that time in center field by Boy. But a stop sign put up. You've got back-to-back singles, a miscue in the middle of it all, so runners on first and third. A
Nice
swing
job.
by Buchanan, huh?
Coming up early. Jumping on that first pitch, driving it right back up the middle.
Kayla Gutierrez.
Runner on the move. Nice job cutting it off, but can't hold on. All the intent there for Murillo was just to come in, cut it off, and take a look at the runner. Popped free for a moment. Stolen base.
You got to remember, for a lot of these athletes, this is the biggest stage that they've ever performed on. So
Such
it's
a good point.
You know, those feelings are real for these athletes, and just because they're out there, they're playing a game, it doesn't mean that those nerves can really feel intense.
The pitch dives just a little bit low to Kayla Gutierrez. Ready pitch over the outside part of the plate. Two and one the count on Gutierrez. There's some power here. And she's being played very shallow in left. Toward center field. They played her perfectly though. Toward the plate, the throw, the tag, not in time. Toward third, good heads up play from behind the plate by Macy Romano. A huge run, don't get me wrong, but a big cleanup on the bases by the SoCal A's. 1-0.
I like taking that risk going to home because this was going to be a really close play. Just gets the hand in before the tag, but then to have the wherewithal, like you mentioned, to get up Romano and look for that secondary runner. She doesn't waste any time, throws from her knees to get that out. That's a huge play.
It's funny, the one small miscue we saw was literally a second baseman throwing to the pitcher. Okay. Otherwise, this game has been locked down defensively.
Right. It's
both
been
sides.
really nice, yep.
Changeup rolled foul. Both pitchers' changeups are really getting funky contact.
They are.
That means it's a good one, by the way. Yeah, that means it's a very good changeup. Tony Medina's team on top by a score of 1-0. I think Medina might be thinking, man, we could have made this a lot worse on them. As they ran into an out on the base pads. Isaiah Romero, as he says, game planning all the time. Good screwball, change speeds on it as well. But a sac fly was key. Miscue costly, certainly. 1-0 the score. This is another fun one. Dugout leading the Firecrackers, Medina. Tony Medina spends time with us now. Tony, how proud of your team defensively? I know that's a big trademark of what you guys try to do, but even early on in this game, you guys look really locked down.
This is actually not Tony, this is Paul.
Oh, hey, Paul. That's all right, Paul. Well, then
okay.
I'll ask you, Paul, the same question. How proud are you of your defense?
Very proud, very proud. They've been battling all year, so this is what they do best, and this is what we're known for.
Yeah, and you're just working it at the plate as well, coming through with a couple of key base hits and then that run scored. How proud are you of your offense, not just today, but what it's taken to get you to this point in this tournament?
It's huge. It's huge. It's been a struggle all season. Sometimes they're on, sometimes they're off, but this weekend we've been battling. This whole week we've been battling, so this is great right now.
Tell me a little bit about it as my final question. Coach Medina, obviously you, Coach Walt, Coach Portes, talk to me a little bit about working together as a group on behalf of these young women.
It's huge. Coach Medina, obviously, he does his defense clinics. as you can see.
Oh, we've been watching. We've been watching all night.
On cue.
So that's what we specialize on. I came aboard this year. Walt's been with Medina for about 15 years, so they've been coaching together. I'm the newbie on the team. Started this year. I shut down my team last season, Ohana Medrano, and we joined over here with these guys. Brought my core over here, and it's been going great lately.
Thank you, my friend. Honor to be with you.
Thank you.
Coach Medrano joining us, along with Tony Medina down there, Coach Walt, Coach Portis as well, the 4 leaders for the Firecrackers Medina. Something about that's a beautiful pitch, off speed over the inside to Zoe Navoa. It's been Marilyn Rodriguez who has played such a strong second base. 4 infield assists already with runners on base a majority of the time. But can't overlook Jasmine Medrano out there at short, Sienna Wilson at third. And I certainly am not overlooking the outfielders. They just haven't had a chance yet because of Buchanan. 2 hits allowed, double and a single. Inside corner, that's strike 3. Pulled the string back again on her with a changeup.
It's just a tough pitch that you have to adjust to, the change of speeds, and especially when she could place it inside and outside. This is a really nice off speed right on the inside corner.
Macy can catch. She also can hit as she takes a pitch outside, 1-0 the count. Romano struck out looking back in the second inning. SoCal A's in those reverse pinstripes, if you will, the black with the white pinstripes. The Firecrackers, both these teams Southern California based. Pretty good screwball, must have been in. 2-0 the count. 1-0 the score. The Firecrackers on top. Bottom half of inning number 4. 3-0 the count. Macy's on.
Buchanan just kind of inching around the zone on that. Not quite sure what she's, I mean, she obviously wanted a couple of those to be called strikes, so you're not that far out of the zone. That's her first free pass given up.
Sophia Lindsay will run. Sophia runs at first base. Lindsay out of Covina. We'd love to play at Texas someday. Sophia Lindsay, the daughter of Rob and Rose, running at first. That one is shot to the right side. Gia Romero's been really good. Bat in her hands, also working in the circle. She had a clean first as a pitcher, a clean third as well. Tries to roll that one through. It's bobbled. But in the end, no panic. Fine recovery. These Firecrackers can defend. Can't get it by them at all. They're like a wall out there with those Red Sox. Not a chance, I say. Not a chance. In Irvine, California. Enjoy the beauty here in Southern Cal. Amanda Freed, Darren Sutton, and their fearless production leader, John Walsh, and the entire team. Glad to have you with us tonight. Firecrackers, SoCal Athletics. Kind of an old school PGF championship, if you will. A little bit of a TBT. long before that young lady was born, when it kind of felt like it was always kind of the Firecrackers or the Corona Angels or the SoCal A's.
That's very true.
Those days are gone. Those days are gone, and it's Birmingham, it's Rhode Island, it's Tampa, it's Texas, it's teams from all over the country. It's the Beverly Bandits, it's the Northwest, and those Tampa Mustangs as well. To the right side, down for a base hit. Marilyn Rodriguez, who lined to center field first time up, kicks things off in the 5th with a single.
Well, Rodriguez has made some nice defensive plays and now coming together offensively as well. Going nicely to right side. Getting that first base runner of this inning.
Zips one over the outside corner to Zelaya Porras, Z as she is known. Passionate about math in the classroom, loves to get busy calculating numbers. This may be your future accountant hitting right now, as that one's outside. Calls Miss Putchess her favorite teacher. She made learning fun and engaging. One and one. Right back to the screen it goes. I have 4 daughters, so I can share this, what she shared with me, with a smile, because she opted to share it. Zelaya, I asked her, hey, share one thing that would surprise us about you. She said, well, I split my forehead open and got 9 stitches when I was 2 years old. You see, I was chasing my sister because she took my doll. As that one is fly to right field. The mind of a 12-year-old. I wonder if she got the doll back.
9 stitches, that's a lot.
It's a healthy amount.
Yeah.
The forehead's unforgiving, though. There's no give there.
Yeah.
Samantha Valdez. Sam struck out back in the 3rd inning. They were anticipating the runner going. They fired into right field, though. Valdez. Both these catchers have been strong tonight. Romano, a rare miscue, but in the end, not costly. Popped up. Easy chance that time. Torrey has been good at 3rd. Navarro. He's got a couple of putouts. He's got a couple of assists out there at 3rd.
Number 13, Annabelle Graham.
Belize, they call her, Annabelle Graham. Bouncing ball, nabbed in the circle. Both these teams flexing defensively. 12U Platinum Championship game. A lifetime full of memories at PGF. Out of Texas Fusion National, the 16U Platinum National Champions. This was a wonderful Vipers experience. The Atlanta-based team, dominating performance. They'll play up. They'll get a berth to the 18U. Watch how this game ends. Sorcerers out of the Fresno area to the plate. Game, ball game with that beautiful throw. Select fast pitch out of Kansas City going down. And then a beautiful championship game. Rock, gold, Moneta. There's Johnny. Kind of infamous emotions. All sorts of fun last week. And then who wins this one? Who wins the championship?
Bottom of the 5th inning.
We'll see.
Second baseman.
We will see. We do know the Bolts and Mustangs not too long ago played, and it was the Mustangs by the hair of their chinny chin chin. Victorious, beating the Bolts out of Birmingham, Alabama. KK goes to work. Kaylee, she and her stash digging back in. Little number right off the end of the bat. Got to hurry with that one. And she did. Again, more uncomfortable contact. Murillo there with the ground out. Yeah, earlier today was quite a championship when the Mustangs were victorious. That last fly out to center field, Emma Pines put that one away. The Tampa Mustangs. With a very hard fought, very close played 3-2 win. As a matter of fact, bases were full with just one out for the Bolts. They did not score.
Yeah, that was a nail biter. I mean, you really felt like it could go either way.
Back to the screen it goes. We've seen Delilah Bowie already with a single back in the third inning. $12U Platinum National Championship game. Two traditionally strong programs. Deep, deep California roots. Changed up on her. Not messing around at all, 0-2. Not a nibble, not trying to waste a pitch. That split the plate, but changed speeds.
Yeah, this changeup has really been a game changer for the Firecrackers. And for Buchanan in the circle, she just has kept the Athletics off balance. They haven't been able to make the adjustment necessary to hit that ball.
Kennedy Okamoto. Over the outside with a screwball to even the count up at 1-1.
I mean, everybody is in tight. The outfielders are on the grass line.
Fouled straight back. That got a piece of our home plate umpire. No one's okay. Yeah, you could see Sammy Valdez try to go up and get it. Everyone, coaches, players, will buy a moment together to respect our home plate umpire. I said, hey, Coach, thank you. Andy's good to go. That was quality to hear Andy thank the coach. Just let him catch his breath just a little bit. Larry Reinhardt, Jackie Bolivar, and Tim Bankston are umpires. Tries to sneak it through that tight defense, but it's very tight. And it's very good. And they work hard to be dependable. Defense, the moniker for the Firecrackers. The lights have yet to take effect as the sun sets in beautiful Southern California. Amanda Freed, Darren Sutton, and you, thanks for being with us. So mild with a light breeze swirling around. You can feel the ocean air start to make its way into beautiful Irvine. The brothers that are watching the sisters play on the diamond, and away we go. It's a nail biter. This is how good Jaya has been. Outstanding for these SoCal A's. Just one run. It was an unearned run. 0-1 the count. Sienna's ready to roll. Steps in, ready to swing it aggressively as she rockets that one foul. She's hit it that way twice. 2 ground ball outs to the third baseman for Sienna Wilson. I love how you describe this age group, the desire to learn, the way that they're sponges. Changed up, both pitchers with a good one.
I love this pitch and good execution following a hard pull to the left side. Just pulls the string on the off speed.
That was a clinic. I don't know how else to put it. That was a clinic. You get a rocket shot foul, I mean a bolt. You respect the power and change up and then zip one right down the middle after the change up.
Yeah, because after you get that hard in change up, now you're kind of second guessing yourself in your head. Well, is she going to come back in tight? Is she going to go off speed again? Instead, she just paints the outside corner.
Magenta de Arte, that changeup, it's popped up to the third base side. Tori Navarro is there again. We've called her name with a lot of success in this contest.
Now batting, pitcher.
Now, no matter what the final result is, at least to this point, both these teams can make it clear we really didn't hurt ourselves at all, and I hope it stays that way. Both have a lot to be proud of defensively. Pitchers throwing strikes. What have we had? One walk? No walks?
So.
One?
There's been one.
One walk in this game, folks. This is 12U softball. One walk.
Some really nice defense.
Let's see if we can see it again. Long throw. My goodness. This time it's Aaliyah Zamano deep in short, back behind Tori Navarro at third base. Trademark of this 12U championship game, lockdown defense. It has been a pleasure to watch. PGF Platinum 12U title game, a nail biter. So Amanda Freed, Danica Buchanan, has been really good for the Firecrackers. Why?
Well, once she's figured out that changeup, she's always had it, but she has been using it so effectively. She's just kept the hitters off balance. She's got 5 strikeouts, only 1 walk given up, and even that walk, she was poking around the strike zone, but look at the tail on that pitch. She has been so efficient in the circle and allowed her defense to work behind her. It's really just, it's been a tremendous game.
They're going to make her field a bunt, but it's foul. Yeah, you see just the 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, a couple of hits allowed. There was a double that she stranded. Kudos to her in the second inning, and a single, leadoff single from Bowie that she stranded as well. So both situations, runners in scoring position, and both times as that one, a curveball misses in. Both times the SoCal A's, who have had a moment or two, not many, have come up empty. Not interested in the changeup that time. 2-1 the count. It's been such an effective pitch that even if she tells you I've missed my spot with it, maybe leaving it belt high, still is, because of its change of velocity, been effective.
It really has been, and she's gotten swing and misses in the dirt. She's gotten those high off-speed swing and misses.
Tori Navarro fouls it off. Yeah, we tip our cap to Tori defensively for who she's been as a third base person and just doing an amazing job out there. She'll roll that one foul up the first base line. SoCal A's as a program, 11 national championships. And as this event was born in 2010, it was born with a SoCal A's 18U team winning the title. Bruce Richardson, the long-time successful head coach, who's won it multiple times at the 18U age group. Two on a line, down for a hit. It sneaks on by. Look at it, 3. My goodness, the throw. Safe! You can call it aggressive. You can call it gutsy, even a little bit crazy, but she ends up at third base. If there were to have been a stop sign, she ran through it.
That made me nervous. Beautiful piece of hitting, just gets by Dertel in center field, and she decides to go 3, and it's the slide that saved her because she hesitated for just a split second. Goes inside and goes around the tag.
I think we may have a review on this one. We may have a review, let's see. So we're going to get all the angles we can. Each team allowed 1 challenge per game. It came into play last week on a couple of times. If the challenge is successful, the team is allowed to use 1 more challenge, so you get 2 total if you get the first one right. The slide was that swim move. Let's see if this got her here. Or if she got around it. Well, it looks like she went around it on that. I don't see anything definitive where it got her. Unbelievably crazy slide. Oh.
I think she's there.
My goodness.
I think she just maneuvered her way around the glove because the glove was there. Had it gotten right down onto those fingertips.
I think the key is that right hand. She got the right hand, but was the left hand on the bag when she gets the right hand? There.
Oh, gosh.
She got the right hand, and I mean barely, Amanda, but was the left hand on the bag? Yeah, it wasn't until there. I think the left hand was on the bag.
I think it was
she had come
too.
all the way by. I think she beat it. I think that left. She did get the right hand, but it was all the way past. Safe as a call.
Wow.
Nice job by our umpiring team, by our Premier Goals Fast Pitch Review team here in-house. I mean, just looking at it, it was clear, almost unintentionally, the right hand touched the glove, but that left hand had cuddled the bag.
We've had a couple of those where you almost feel like had the call been out, it would have been hard to overturn that because it just wasn't, I don't know.
I think they got that one
tough.
right.
I think they got that right.
Got it right the first time. So, Tori, you are crazy. Like just crazy out there at third. Like a safe cracker. And then that slide. Wow. All right, big opportunity for Peyton Schills to at minimum tie this game up. Infield tight, and I mean tight. Looks like time was called late, very late.
So it will be an illegal pitch, a ball awarded to the batter.
2-1 the count. Everyone's shallow for this slapper who has grounded out to the second baseman twice. Two and one the count, tying run at third. Looped over the head in the left field. We're tied. The guts of Navarro, the contact of Schills, one apiece.
And Schills had no other option other than to open up and just swing away. The infield was pinched in so tight. There was no room down on the dirt, so she really just had to unload. And it wasn't a huge hit, but it was exactly what the Athletics needed.
Elia Zamano has grounded out to the second baseman twice. Well, you feeling gutsy? You start this runner?
You're quizzing me. No, not yet.
Not yet, okay.
Not yet.
All right. I'm feeling like if I'm the SoCal A's and I'm Isaiah Romero, you try anything with what his third baseman did to get to third.
I mean, it's very true, but the Firecracker defense has been
amazing.
Amazing.
You're right. Out towards short. They're dependable again. Try to turn two. Well, and that's your peace of mind that you have. Again, like we were saying earlier, you have a pretty good feeling that this game will not be changed with a miscue. And technically, they did everything right with that play at third base, too. It snuck by the center fielder, De Arte, for a moment, but that wasn't really a miscue. It got legs. Audrey Botello gets the call, number 13. Audrey Botello off the bench. Talk about a big spot to get your number called. And Audrey takes a tough pitch low. Got have been a double play waiting to happen if she put that one on the ground. What a game. Changed up on her, 1-1 the count. Adriana Botello out of Fontana, California. You saw what our graphic said. She'd love to play at Oklahoma. Tony and Jr., her parents. Mom played 14 years of softball. 2-1 the count. This is a straight A student. As a matter of fact, just about 100% student. Perfect in the classroom. At Wayne Rubel Middle School. 2-2 the count.
The coach says she will hit bombs. She's got power at the plate. I know you're looking for that, Darren. This might be
Well, I
it.
love bombs. I love homers. You know that. I feel like years ago we saw, I think it was Shelby McKenzie, her name, from the Deep South, hit a homer at 12U at the age group. Hard to hit that one out, though. Hard to hit that one out.
Even when you know it's coming, it's so hard to sit back and do anything with that pitch.
Now batting, number 3, Macy Romano.
Here is Macy Romano. Romano has walked, and she has struck out. 6 strikeouts, by the way, for Buchanan. Screwball inside corner, strike 1. Romano steps out as if to say, I'd like that one for my pitcher, please. But those eyes square up the pitcher. That runner get going, take a shot. Roll
Yeah.
the dice, take a shot, why not?
Let's do it.
Two strikes on the batter, maybe too late now, too difficult. Let the hitter just work to survive. Schills remains at first. It was Schills' RBI that tied it. That one is foul. 1-2 the count. Great shot of Coach Medrano in there. Travel ball coach now for 3 years. Chased away, but not before. Aggressive base running. Borderline crazy base running paid off. This slide, the swim move. Oh my goodness. Tori. It pays off. Lights taking effect now. Sun setting over the Pacific Ocean here in Southern California. Beautiful city of Irvine, Bill Barber Park. What a wonderful facility. And this Deanna Manning Stadium has hosted so many amazing events. Top of the list every single year, the championships for Premier Girls Fast Pitch, but international play has been held here. This is one of the great softball venues out on the West Coast for sure, especially non-college campus softball venues for sure. Lucky to have it. Ready for some fun? Here we go to the 7th. Let's play. A 1-inning game, maybe. We'll see. This has been much like our 14U Platinum Championship, every single thing we hoped it would be. And let's start with Jaya Romero, how good she has been in the circle.
That's been really fun to watch. Both pitchers, but Romero just doing such a nice job of keeping consistency and allowing her defense to work. She's working that changeup a little more often as well.
There's a Kayla Gutierrez sacrifice fly back in the 4th inning that scored a run. I think key in mentioning that was the play at the plate by Macy Romano, the catcher currently, as that one is up and away. You see the fly ball to right scored De Arte. Danica Buchanan trailed behind. Romano never gave up on the play, safe at the plate, then threw to third and got the runner, which cleared the bases, emptied them. That changed the inning. And this game could have a very, very different feel if, in fact, that heads-up play by Romano, the catcher, wasn't made.
Absolutely. Those little things make a huge difference.
Change up. Torrey gives it a dive, unable to make the play. And a base hit for Kayla Gutierrez, who's having a heck of a title game. She's got a double. She's got that sac fly and now a single.
And she battled in this at-bat, stayed back and pulled this ball into the gap.
Number 85, Jasmine Medrano.
Finds the 5-6 hole. It's a big first base runner for the Firecrackers.
They're waiting for an opportunity for a runner. Mia Jimenez will run it first. Mia Jimenez running for the Firecrackers. He is from Rosemead, California. Would love to go to Florida State someday. Daughter of Johnny and Irene Jimenez. She gets all the guidance she needs. There's Jasmine Medrano, a good long conversation before she takes her chance now. Strategy here, anything pop into your head?
I mean, you're really playing for one run, so the sacrifice isn't out of the question. Get that runner over to second base and try to plate one run, and then hold the Athletics in the bottom of the 7th.
That was the thought, but it's popped up. Jasmine, the shortstop, popped up to the third baseman and also struck out. The 0-1, sniffing it out a little bit, a pitch out that time. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. 12U Platinum Championship game. Top half of the final frame in regulation. 2-1. Got it down, it slips by, everybody's safe. Rewarded for what was a popped up bunt that settled in and then just got right on by Tori Navarro.
Well, this worked out really well for Medrano. Gets on top of this, good job, prevents it from going too high in the air. Navarro's charging so hard at third base, she runs right by this ball. Takes a little hop up over her glove.
Well, we find ourselves looking for that bunt again for sure, and that one is a bunted foul. Marilyn Rodriguez, who lined to center, who also singled. This Firecrackers program, obviously such a familiar name in softball, born in Southern California, but so many represent around the country now bearing that Firecrackers name. That one is fouled off. From Alaska to Arizona, Hawaii, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia. It's become quite a recognizable brand in the sport. A big out to give away on the 2-strike bunt. Interesting.
Yeah, that's tough. You could see Rodriguez was going for almost a sneaky type bunt instead of just turning around, giving up her whole body to the sacrifice.
Fly ball, right center field. Over, under, out, heading towards third. In there with the slide. Portis flies out to Okamoto in right field. Okamoto makes the play. 2 outs though in the inning in this 1-1 game. Let's see. Let's watch this tag. Yep, great job. Real heads up running.
Yeah, and that's where you don't want to go back and, you know, talk too much about it, because at this is very much a learning opportunity at this age group. But that sacrifice and moving those runners over, that's why that's so important, is you get that run over the third base, and now that sacrifice fly ball turns out to be the run you needed. Two teams have probably met up a time or two.
Yeah, they call that nat sound in the biz. There's no sense, right, to say anything. The crowd's saying everything for us, and the athletes, it's fun. Really fun matchup. Good energy in the chair backs and down in the dugouts. Final frame, and you can kind of cut the tension now with the knife. Sam Valdez, her chance. Samantha is 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout. And she takes strike one. Romero just ice water in her veins. Working in the circle. Trying to give her team a chance in the bottom half. Keep it at 1-1. Runner at third. No balls and 2 strikes to count on Valdez. Curveball way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first. There's Medrano. 2 strikes in the batter. I wonder if he just shakes something up maybe with the runner at first. We'll do it again.
Do you want a little first and third action?
Maybe. How about that number?
Ooh.
Yeah, that speaks to your defense, though. You're kicking the ball around, you're not winning. Outside, there you go, runner moves. And that one was outside. All 3 of those games today, by the way, those wins, those 1-run wins. Single now scores a pair. Runner steals second. Bouncing ball, fair ball, nice play, in time for the out. Tori Navarro, who had that fabulous slide last half inning, makes a play to end it. To the bottom half of the 7th we go, tied at 1. In case you're just starting to hang out with us, the moments in this game that have been key. Really good defense, certainly. Here, you've got to run for the Firecrackers, but the play is not shut down, and a big out on the bases. There, after a leadoff gutsy triple, you've got a single by Peyton Shills, tying the game right there at 3, or 1, I should say. After that play at 3, as in third base, the gutsy triple, that is our recap. 1-1 is where we stand, bottom half of the 7th inning. As that one bounces in there, Jaya Romero, the pitcher, to lead things off. Jaya doubled back in the 2nd inning, also grounded out to the 3rd baseman in the 4th inning. Got herself an all-around great title game. 2-0 the count.
That's a great take. Bottom of the 7th, you want a nice long at-bat, make it a quality at-bat.
Two and 1. Turned that one over to grab the inside corner. 10 hits combined for these 2 teams, just 1 miscue. Squeaks it on through past the diving outstretched glove of Medrano. Winning run is on. Jaya with the single. Didn't hit it hard.
Oh, right back up the middle. Weighted back nicely. It looked like it was going to get through to center field. What an amazing attempt by Medrano at shortstop. We've seen some really gutsy defensive plays all around.
KK Murillo now. Struck out, popped up to the first baseman. Takes right down the middle for strike one. Not a ton of conviction in that first bunt attempt. Didn't really pick up the softball.
And the corners are way up the line.
This is where the Firecrackers shine more than any place defensively. Drops it down, settles it in. Kind of a head first slide at first. She sticks there. She's got that runner moved into scoring position though. Job done, sack bunt. Three one-run games. They're 2-1 in those games.
Center fielder, number 1,
Delilah Bowie, single, strikeout. If she has a single now, this game could be over. Pops that one up. Easy chance that time for Marilyn Rodriguez. 2 outs in the inning. Looks like we may have a hitter here. Let's see. Araya Camarillo. Araya grabs a bat. Camarillo gets the call. Chance to be a hero.
number 24, Mia Jimenez.
Araya Camarillo is from Glendora, California, a pitcher by trade. That's her primary position as she takes strike one. She'd love to wear a UCLA Bruins uniform someday, the daughter of Angela and Eli. And she's got a chance to be a hero. Camarillo takes strike two.
2 back-to-back changeups. That's just unfair for a pinch hitter. Trying to get your timing down.
Outfield very shallow. Oh, and 2 the count. She just needs contact to make them make a play. Good pitch, good idea, good take. The changeup was the weapon that time. Tough call for Camarillo to come off the bench. Danica Buchanan continues what has been an amazing game. Regulation couldn't decide it. On to extra innings we go. 12U title game. Platinum Division tied at 1. Trying to capture moments at all times at these great events. A lot of the moments and the memories will be on YouTube with our broadcast down the road. You're watching it live on Flow Sports, but most of them will be in the mind and the hearts, the memories of these athletes. How did they see it? International tiebreak has a runner out there at second base for the Firecrackers and an opportunity. Sam Valdez, who made the final out, runs. Belize, Annabelle Graham leads things off, and Annabelle drops down a bunt. It is a good one. Played nicely, though, by Tori as the runner moves to third. Graham with the sack bunt.
It's a really nice way to start this inning, getting that sacrifice bunt down and getting the teammate over to third. Well played coming across to make that throw to first.
Sienna Wilson now takes outside. Navarro stays a couple of steps in front of the bag on the third base side. On the first base side, Macy Cotton is way in tight. There's Macy creeping in for something on the ground. She wants to see those signs one more time. Sienna just wants to make sure she receives her assignment. Infield, outfield, besides the corner, straight up. 2-0 the count. No matter what occurs, Jaya's team, the A's, will have the last swing at it. They are the home team. Jaya's been so good in the circle, and on 2-0, it's rolled foul. These Platinum Championships in advance of the 10U, 12U, and 14U Premier National Championships. Squares the bunt, it dies, everybody's safe. Safety squeeze and reading it. Valdez opted to let it settle and stay put. Play would have been right in front of them defensively. Probably a wise choice, 2 runners on though.
Yeah, unless you are off on the pitch with a full-on steal home suicide squeeze attempt. I think that's smart with how quickly Cotton came up the line.
Good read. Magenta de Arte now waves that bat, twirls it around as she gets in the box. She fires a squeeze attempt and takes. Runner swipes second. That could turn out to be big. Now if Magenta finds a way to sneak one through, that would put her team up a pair, which is key because they get the same shot with the runner in scoring position as well. Let's see what Jay can do. Get out of this mess. Big aggressive secondary out there at second. That pitch well up and out of there. Macy Romano's caught a good game. So is Sam Valdez. Firecrackers defensively have been a clinic to watch. Changed up on her. 1-2 the count.
This is such a nice pitch. In this situation, you feel a little extra. I don't know, you see your base runner on third base and you just want it. You want it more, and sometimes you just get a little anxious.
Two and two the count. Ties it up, hugs the line, but it's foul. And Sam Valdez at third being reminded, hey, when you see contact, if you're going to go, you've got to go. Two. Hit hard on the ground. The play is to the plate. They've got a tag. Got her. Medina with a beautiful throw to Romero, who popped on that tag. Curious what the conversation is here with Isaiah Romero. moves to third, runner out at the plate. Let's see what they're asking about here. Peeled off. Interesting. We didn't even see that. We were so busy watching the play. And
it's interesting because you can't go back in the base paths, right? When you're going down to first base, so.
huge out at the plate either way. They'll move past it. Talk about the defense of the Firecrackers. How about that play by Kaylee? Didn't miss a beat. It was on first and third. Change up. 1-1. Started out with the runner at second. Sack bunt moved the runner to third, and that's where that runner was gunned down. 1-1. Bouncing ball into center field. The Firecrackers grab the lead. A 2-out RBI. Danica Buchanan can do it all.
Makes the adjustment on this pitch. That ball's outside corner, and she goes up the middle hard to get her team that one run. You can breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief going into that next half inning. You'd love to get one more run, but getting that first run gives you just a little bit of wiggle room.
Sophia Moctezuma is running out there at first. Moctezuma is running for Danica. Kayla Gutierrez. Kayla hits it hard. Foul ball. Oh, baby. That would have been big for the Firecrackers, playing a pair.
Really aggressive and a powerful swing. Turns hard.
Moctezuma out there from Whittier, California, East Whittier Middle School. Big chance to run. She takes outside. Sophia, the daughter of Robert and Elsie. Love to play Moctezuma at Oklahoma someday. Kayla's had a good night. Kayla hits a pop-up, back of short, put away out there by Zamano. But not before a 2-out RBI puts the Firecrackers on top. Now, they lean on their defense and their ace in the circle to lock things down. Buchanan goes back out to the circle to go to work. Danica Buchanan in this 2-1 game delivers the go-ahead hit with 2 outs. And this is how good she has been in the circle. Why has she been good, in your opinion?
It's been that off speed. It's been her ability to throw that for a strike in a hitter's count and do it consistently. And then she just paints the corners with her screwball and her curveball.
Okamoto is running out at second base. She made the final out in the 7th inning. Danica's got her hands full as that one is popped up. 1 out. Navarro popped up that sacrifice bunt attempt. It was her triple that helped them tie the game.
And this is just tough luck. The ball goes down, and so does the barrel. It goes too low and gets underneath the ball. Pops it up, and that's a big out for the Firecrackers.
Another slapper, a speedster, contact hitter is Peyton Shills. Remember, it was Shills that after the gutsy slide and the triple from Tori Navarro, who promptly deposited one over the head of the shortstop Medrano to tie this game at 1. It was a beautiful approach. Chops that one foul. You look at the defense that Shills is looking at. They're so tight because of her bunt ability. But very close to that third base bag is Medrano. That leaves quite a bit of space back behind the circle around the second base bag. A lot of space. What do you think, Amanda? Am I seeing that clearly? There's quite a bit of space.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And we've seen it being used. We've seen a lot of hits up the middle over the pitcher's head. There's a lot of gap.
Bounces it on the ground. This is a tough play to make, but she makes it. Turns a couple of steps to the bag. Kayla Gutierrez. The tying run is at third. Aya Zamano.
Shortstop, number 22, Aaliyah Zamano.
Aaliyah has grounded out a couple of times and lined to short.
So I don't know if the point over to first is saying, hey, look, we've got first base open. We're up by 1. This is the type of hitter that could do some damage. Not that she's not due, but Zoe on deck has struck out 3 times. So you really got to be smart with this hitter.
Always using that strength, using the wisdom, but then also not taking the claws out of the pitcher as well. One and 0 the count, nowhere close that first pitch.
No, yeah, and well, that's the other thing as a pitcher too. You want to make sure you stay out of the zone, but you don't get too far where there's a pass ball.
Sammy Valdez working with her, the catcher. Pitching around, but got a call for a strike.
Well, that's the best.
Now what do you do?
That's the best call. It's same thing, get that same call again, put it just a little bit further, but if you can get that pitch called a strike, stay there.
1-1 the count. And now you get the hitter committing on a pitch that's away.
Yeah,
1-2 the count.
Yeah, she knows she's got to protect that pitch. So now you go change up, you go further outside. A lot of options with 1 and 2.
Runner at third's the tying run. Got her! The Firecrackers, Medina, they win it all. SoCal, so proud. The 12U PGF Platinum National Champions. And they rode that right arm of Danica Buchanan.
That was just a gutsy performance by both teams, the Athletics coming through and coming to today. And then the 4th win for the Firecrackers today. Talk about leaving it all on the field. And on the shoulders of Danica Buchanan, who threw a beauty of a game, led her team, set the tone in the circle with her defense behind her. Can't speak enough about the performance we saw by that team defensively, and then being able to come through clutch at the plate when they needed it.
Congratulations to both of these teams. What a show they put on. Firecrackers Medina, SoCal's Kim Romero. Such a wonderful, wonderful job to watch this come together today. Here's the final out one more time. And a pretty screwball.
I'm so impressed with her ability to hit that location 3 consecutive times. It was perfect. It was perfect placement, working around the hitter and getting the result.
So celebrating for the Firecrackers Medina and their head coach, Tony Medina, under their leadership. And what a day to celebrate. What a job by Danica Buchanan in the circle. Danica, congratulations. We appreciate just a moment of your time. You were really, really good tonight. Talk to me about your mind in preparing for this game.
I was really nervous and I got really scared when I came. And since we have 2 girls that are leaving, it was really emotional to win it. And we all just started crying. And I was just really sad.
Danica, you were out there throwing like a firecracker. I mean, you came out on fire. Look at that team behind you. They supported you this entire game. Talk about your defense and how fun it is for you to be able to go out there in the circle, throw the way you do, knowing that they've got your back.
It's just really nice to have like a team that can actually field and they don't make any errors. It's just really great to win.
Wait a minute, Danica. How about the at-bat, though? I gotta hear. I gotta hear. Oh, I like that. That's the coach. That's a key member of that team. That's one of the leaders. I gotta hear about your bat. You won the game with your bat too. Tell me about your bat.
Well, I don't know. I just hit the ball.
That's all I get out of you, Danica? That's it?
I guess so.
Okay, I like it. I'll take it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You were amazing, Danica Buchanan. I love that answer. I guess so. Ah, what a thing of beauty. What a thing of beauty. I love how she chastised her teammates. Hold on, let me do this interview.
Just a minute. Take care of business.
Oh, my goodness. That was so much fun. 2-1, the final score. Congratulations to the SoCal A's. Congratulations to the Firecrackers. They win it all. Our production team, oh, so strong. We love being a part of all that we do here in Southern California. The staff at PGF, amazing. John Walsh and his team. Amanda Freed, the great analyst. My name is Darren Sutton. It's a championship for the Firecrackers. They win in 8. 12U Platinum. What a gathering.